Hi everyone. So this is something I want to do today for a vlog. This is something we want everyone to participate and help them to change. How? Let's say we have students that they're in middle school, high school, college, university. I saw some videos on YouTube that I see a lot of students that here's some few things they're doing in class. Some of the students, they have bad behaviors, bad attitudes, they talk nonsense, they always complain, they just cursing, can't speak proper English, don't even use the vocabulary words, being bossy, being careless, and just starting getting suspended. That's the thing. And when I look at them the way they did, I feel like I want to help them, give them a chance to see if they can turn opposite around and do the right thing. So listen up, because this is something we want to help. I want to help everyone to what they need to learn, their mistakes, what they did in the past and in the future. Let's say I'm a student, and okay, I'm talking to the teacher. Okay, here it goes. Let's see. I'm gonna use a piece of paper. Okay, just random stuff. Okay, I go tell the teacher, and I said, excuse me, sir, why do I need to take this course for the class? And the teacher says, okay, well, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna take 3 classes of this course. Okay, you're going to take each of 3 assignments for your fall semester, and I want you to take them right away. Can you do that? Yes, sir. I surely can. I'll take care of it right away. Okay, go ahead and do that for me. If there's a reason that you can, if you can't get on, if you cannot register, if there's a few issues with it, call me, and we'll work this out. Okay, thank you, sir. See, I want you to say that. Speak a polite way. Okay, stop being so bossy in front of. See, don't be like, sir, why can't I register this class? Why am I failing this class? What the heck is going on? Why am I having this? Why am I having bad grades? What is this? Why are you doing this to me? Teach. See, that's what See, that's what you're acting like that in front of the teacher, in front of the students. But you know, some of the students that I saw in videos, they were fighting. Okay? All that domestic violence, all these illegal things that students doing right now, it's absolute stupid. It is. If you're one of these students that you're acting like that in front, that you become one of them, don't be like that. It's not worth it. You're gonna lose it. If you do, if you're gonna lose it for what you did, the teacher's not gonna accept what you're doing right now. They're just gonna leave you alone. And yeah, some of the students, they get detention as well, doing bad things in the class. You know, talking loud, interrupting, making a loud noise, and students just acting so crazy. They get detentions, they get suspended, they're doing bad things, they're always fighting, cursing in front of the teacher, and just yelling and why did you go over here? Seriously? Is this the way it's going to be? Is that how you're going to talk like that? Alright guys, let me just tell you something. You need to work your way out. Stop being so hard-headed. Okay, because it's not worth it. I want you to be a good person. I want you to be reliable. I want you to be independent. Okay? If you feel that if you did some bad things in the past, if you feel like that let's say if you went to class and you're doing crazy nonsense, all that stuff, and you get detention, you come home from school, parents always complain for what you did. If you feel bad the way you act like that in front of the class, in front of the teacher, I want you to feel bad. Because you know it's not the right thing to do. But if you just don't feel like if you're proud of yourself that you want to fight, you want to argue, you want to complain everyone else, that means you're not feeling as much. You don't care. You're proud of yourself. You're proud of what you say. You're proud of the way you act. You're proud of how you stand up for yourself and sort of being bossy everywhere. Just being bossy in front of the teacher, in front of the class. And you know, when I was in college, there were a lot of students that just being bossy, complaining, but I wasn't one of them. I never have been. It's just, it's just not me. But when I was in college, I learned a lot of things. I spoke very polite to my teachers, my instructors, and everything. And the way how I speak to them, how I participate, how I go and approach in front of the teacher, asking questions, what they usually did in general. And whenever I say those nice things, using a good positive language and using vocabulary words, they all knew, okay? They all knew that I'm a good person. They said they were my favorite person, a favorite student. And I never done any bad things. I was clean. I was clean in my whole life. Not done anything stupid. But yeah, since about 2 years ago, I did kind of backtrack. You know why? Because I had bad attitudes in the past. But I learned it from that. I knew back in 2000. This was about 2 years ago. That it kind of affected on me. Okay, I was having attitude problems. But when I was in the classroom, I was not being disrespectful in front of the teachers or the students. I wasn't acting like that because I knew if I want to be in class, I had to be a good person, and I had to be a good person because that way the teachers want to see how the students participate on their work and their jobs and what they need to learn. But I was having bad attitude problems, and when I was at work, I was saying some really strange things for what I say. But everything was fine. I did change my attitude. For what I did was not right. I feel bad for what I did since 2 years ago, and I just feel very bad. I feel ashamed. I was embarrassed. I learned the lesson. I learned my lesson for what I did. Not that I have bad attitudes in school. It's just that whenever I go to work and come home, I've been like this. But I did change my attitude. I did change. So that everything was fine, everything was been taken care of, and I let it go. I just let it go. It happened to me since 2 years ago, and I had attitude problems in the past. Like I said, not that I was having bad attitudes in front of the teacher or the students or the classroom. That's not what I did. It's just that there were just two things I did. It was work and home. That's what I just usually did. But everything was fine. I let it go. So now I'm a good person. Sometimes I make mistakes, and it's true. We all make mistakes. Humans always make mistakes. We are not perfect. We're not that type of perfect. We're not that type of perfect person in the world. It's just no. It's not who we are. We all humans. Yes, we make mistakes, but we had to move on mistakes and not being stuck in the mud. You know, that's what we had to learn. Okay? So, everyone, before I go, I just want to say, if you're willing to change, if you're willing to stick that route, and not doing any kind of bad things, not to fight, not using appropriate language, not get suspended or detention, if you want to stand up for yourself, you want to be a good person, if you want to be a good student, accept the change. Because if you don't, then if like I said, if you don't, then you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna act like you just don't care. But I do care. Okay? I do care of the people, what we could do and help them to change. So I recommend everyone just to change their attitudes, just change what they need to learn of their mistakes. Yeah, fighting, yeah, that's not gonna help. It's a bad thing for what you do in a class. It's just not worth it. But yeah. So like I said, before I cut the video, I just want to say, just if you feel bad for what you did in the classroom, if you feel like if you want to stand up and be a good person and be a positive influence, if you want to put that route, if you want to change, you have to be a good person. You have to be a good student. You have to show your teachers that you're responsible, and they know that you're trying your best. Okay? So, you do that now before it's too late. Alright, thank you.